The starship K.R. Rathel Nest drifted quietly above the blue and green world the humans called Earth. Inside the observation dome, 6 tiny alien cubs pressed their noses against the glass, their fur shimmering in pastel blues and silvers. They were trillion younglings, barely the size of human toddlers, with oversized eyes and long curled tails that twitched whenever they felt excited. "Planet looks tasty," chirped Tika, the smallest cub, her antennae flickering like neon lights. "Everything looks tasty to you," replied Rune, her older brother, pretending to be mature while his tail betrayed his curiosity. Their caretaker, Commander Shalan, sighed. "This is a cultural exchange mission, not a snack hunt." But the cubs had other plans. The smell that changed everything, the human scientists had invited the Trillion delegation to a city called Philadelphia. They said it was famous for history, sports, and something mysterious called street food. When the cubs stepped out of the shuttle, the air hit them like a cosmic wave. Sweet, salty, warm. Tika's eyes widened. "It's attacking my nose," Rune exclaimed dramatically. The humans laughed. "That's the pretzel stand," said Dr. Emily Carter, their assigned cultural liaison. "You guys have never had pretzels?" Commander Shalan hesitated. "We have never consumed twisted baked polymers." "They're not polymers," Emily corrected, grinning. "They're bread." First contact with pretzels, the cubs approached the vendor cautiously. The human behind the counter handed Emily a paper bag filled with warm, golden brown pretzels sprinkled with salt crystals that sparkle like tiny stars. Emily knelt down and offered one to Tika. "Just bite it. Humans love these." Tika sniffed. Then she licked it. Then, crunch. Her eyes expanded to double their size. "This is life-altering," she squeaked. Ram grabbed one and took a bite. His fur puffed up like a balloon. "It's crunchy outside but soft inside. How do humans create dual-texture food?" The other cubs joined in, devouring pretzels with squeaks of joy. One rolled on the ground in happiness, clutching the snack like a treasure. Commander Shalan watched in stunned silence. "Our scientists have studied interstellar cuisine for centuries," he murmured. "No one warned us about twisted bread." Pretzel diplomacy later that day, the cubs refused to leave the city. "We must acquire more," Rune declared. "For research," Tika added seriously, her mouth full. Emily laughed and decided to take them on a tour of American pretzel culture. They visited bakeries, street vendors, and even a giant factory where machines twisted thousands of pretzels per hour. The cubs stared at the machinery like it was a sacred temple. "This planet worships bread," whispered one cub reverently. A human worker overheard and smiled. "Pretty much." The Galactic broadcast, the Trillion News Network, started broadcasting live footage of the cubs eating pretzels. Millions across the galaxy tuned in as Tika dipped a pretzel into cheese sauce and gasped like she had just witnessed a supernova. "Cheese is liquid gold," she shouted. Rune tried a cinnamon sugar pretzel and fainted for 3 seconds. The Galactic Council convened an emergency meeting. "Humans possess dangerous levels of culinary technology," one ambassador said. "They could conquer the galaxy with snacks alone," another whispered. Humanity's secret weapon commander Shalan requested a meeting with Dr. Carter. "Dr. Carter," he said, "how is it that humans create such irresistible sustenance?" Emily shrugged. "We just like making food that makes people happy." Shalan stared at her. "Happiness as a primary goal?" "Yeah," she said simply. The commander recorded this in the official report. "Human species weaponizes joy through carbohydrate engineering." The pretzel incident, the next morning, the cubs attempted to sneak into a bakery unsupervised. They managed to buy 12 bags of pretzels using shiny rocks they thought were currency. The baker found them sitting in a pile of crumbs, tails curled around pretzel sticks like trophies. You guys okay?" he asked. Tika saluted with a pretzel. "We regret nothing." The Cultural Exchange Fair, at the end of the visit, the United States hosted a Human Trillion Friendship Festival. Humans and aliens shared food, music, and stories. The Trillion delegation brought exotic glowing fruits and floating desserts. Humans brought burgers, fries, pizza, and of course pretzels. When the cubs saw a pretzel sculpture shaped like the earth, they cried tears of joy. Rune climbed onto the stage and addressed the crowd through a translator. "Humans of Earth," he said, "your twisted bread has twisted our hearts." The crowd laughed and applauded. Chica added, "We request permission to export pretzels to our homeworld immediately." Emily smiled. "You're welcome to the recipe." A galaxy changed forever within months. Pretzel bakeries opened on Trelia Prime. Within a year, pretzels became the official snack of 3-star systems. Within 5 years, a Trellian holiday called Twist Day celebrated humanity's culinary genius. Historians would later write, "Humanity did not conquer the stars with weapons or ships. They conquered them with kindness, culture, and salty baked bread." Final scene on their last day on Earth, the cubs sat on a hill overlooking the city skyline. Each held a warm pretzel. Chica looked at the stars. "Do you think humans know how important they are?" Rune thought for a moment. They just wanted to share snacks. They took another bite and watched the sun set over the United States. Somewhere in the galaxy, countless beings would soon experience their first pretzel thanks to humans. And humanity, unknowingly, had become the most beloved snack species in the universe. The end.